So, history or historical consciousness is supposed to help us with our identity, that we know ourselves better. Um, and it's supposed to do a better job, or at least a more rational and objective job than memory or myth. Okay? Well, do we think that's true? We moderns who've had the benefits of such a sophisticated historical education. How do we feel about that? Uh, it is a truism as well that knowing one's past is supposed to allow us to correct our mistakes and not repeat them. Knowing our past is supposed to have a progressive and transformational aspect. Knowing our history, having a historical consciousness, is supposed to make us better individuals and a better society. Individuals in society that are democratic, equitable, just, and free. Has history and historical consciousness done a better job than memory and its mnemonic consciousness, or myth and its mythic consciousness? Okay, so that's one way to problematize history, by seeing that there are other ways to do the past, to process the past, and um, and then the question, uh, the unquestionable, right? In our historical culture, most of the time we just accept history as being the better end result and delivering the goods. So we can problematize the idea of history by seeing other modalities, other possibilities, as well as by, putting history on trial, historical consciousness on trial, I should say, and saying, have you delivered the goods? Has history or historical culture, historical consciousness made us know ourselves better and made us better individuals and a better society? Uh, Another way to problematize history is to analyze how it works. So we can identify more or less 5 basic moves that historical consciousness makes. Okay, so I'm simplifying here, but just trying to give you some grist for the mill, food for the thought. So number 1, historical culture or historical consciousness selects an origin story. It selects an origin story, right? Uh, which means that there's many origin stories or possibilities out there, but one is usually selected, right, in terms of historical consciousness. And this origin story serves as a metaphor, a symbol, or the DNA or the operating system of the bigger story.